Hi, and thanks for tuning in for the latest top tip tools for PI from your Zone 33 Public Image team. Tonight we're going to talk about those ugly, frustrating URLs that we often have on our websites and on our databases and how we can make them easier to use on print and digital marketing materials. We're going to cover three things. We're going to cover QR codes, URL shorteners, and custom domains. So let's get started. Now, most people are aware that the QR code is one of the few things that had a resurgence during the pandemic. It came back after being used about a decade before, and now is back with a vengeance, and we have to say it's actually great because they're extremely useful. So you can create a QR code on most basic generator websites. If you Google make a QR code, you'll get plenty of options. And really all you need to do is send a link and download the image. But today I'm going to show you one platform that is extremely helpful, and it's called Flowcode. You can actually make an account through Flowcode for free and have a certain number of flow codes operating for free. And if you ever really wanted to pay for it, it's only $9 a month to do so. So let's say, come in here, I'm working on a Share Your Rotary moment, and you can see here that this URL is not pretty. It's ugly, and that's just not really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do a flow code. You come in here and hit Create Code, and it's going to pop up and ask you some questions. So you can go ahead and fill in some information. If this is the Share Your Rotary moment option here. You can see here you can send it to a website, to Facebook, to a wide variety of things. So I'm just going to pop my URL that I have right there into that piece. Scroll down. This flow code option tends to have, you can make it all these different patterns if you'd like. You can pick a different color if you'd like. You can pick a different shape, all those types of things. And because I have the paid version, I actually can edit a few more things with it. But you basically scroll down to the end and you hit create and download. And it's going to produce whatever format you want. It's going to produce this flow code. So you would download it. And then I would have it available to basically put on any of my documentation. And as long as it's a 1" by 1" QR code, it will work anytime anyone scans it with their phone. So again, these are extremely easy to use. It's free to make QR codes. It's a really great way, especially for print material. So that is option one. Option two is something that's called a URL shortener. I happen to use Bitly, but there are a lot out there. And so again, what you're going to do here is you're going to come in here and hit create new. It's a very similar thing. What it's basically going to do is take this long URL and make it something prettier. And you can see I already did this, but I'll do it one more time to show you how. You hit create new, and we're going to create a link. You post in here the long URL, and then you actually can go ahead and rename it. So you can see here that in this case, I actually renamed it. The Bitly stays the same, and then I renamed it 7620 People of Action. And that way, when I am putting something in an email or on a flyer or on a social media post, I actually can use that short URL, or someone could actually remember it and type it in if they really wanted to, and it'll take you right to where I needed it to go. Okay. The other really cool part about Bitly specifically is you actually can create a QR code as well to go along with it. So again, here's the QR code for this. All I have to do is hit download PNG and I have a QR code. So the nice part about the URL shorteners is that QR codes most times come along with them. So you have QR codes and the shorteners all in one spot. But again, a URL shortener basically just takes this long thing, allows you to customize it like I did here for this one. And again, it's just easier for someone to remember or to type in if they need. The last way you can make your marketing links a little bit easier is by doing a custom domain. Most people don't realize that domains are very, very cheap. They're typically $10 to $12. As someone who uses Google for a lot of things, I use Google domains just because it keeps it all kind of in one master account. But there again are a lot of places you can buy domains. So let's say you're working on a project, and instead of having, the Rotary Club of wherever.org/ blah, 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 you want something that's catchy and easier to put on things. All you have to do is come here and put in what you're thinking. So let's say we wanted to do something like Rotary goes green. Type that in. Let's say you're doing an environmental project. You're going to see here, this is great. I can get rotarygoesgreen.com for $12, rotarygoesgreen.net, .org, and then sometimes maybe what you're looking for isn't available, and you can just scroll down and see all the various options they're trying to do there. You essentially just click on it and go through the process and go ahead and pay. You can definitely typically do multi-year domains as well if you're going to need it for a while, or just maybe a 1-year commitment of $12 if you're only going to need it for a short period of time. But again, this is just something that helps you take something that's long and ugly and make it short, and it looks a little bit more professional than, say, the URL shortener. So again, if you're doing marketing materials, whether that's print, social media, or just want to do some email campaigns, please look into using a QR code, using a URL shortener, or buying a custom domain. All 3 of these tools are extremely affordable, if not free in some cases, and it's a really great way to make your marketing look even better and to make the customer experience even better as well. Thanks for tuning into this latest Top Tips video. Have a great day.